What is happening, YouTube and weight loss warriors? I got a great topic for you today, and that is, does junk food really make you more hungry? I got the answer right after this. Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy C-Dub, and I'm back with a video. And I want to talk to you guys about junk food and whether or not when we eat it, do we actually get more hungry? And why in the world will we get more hungry? What can we do in the future to make sure, if we are getting more hungry, what can we do to stop that? So, guys, that's an interesting topic. It's a topic that's near and dear to my heart because I remember the 80s, man, and even the 90s, but the 80s, man, near and dear to my heart. And I can remember Doritos bags, and when they used to have Doritos bags, they weren't like today where they put an air bag, the bag's this big and 90% of it's air and you got this much little teeny bit of chips. Dorito bags used to be filled 70% of the way up, and they're probably 3 times. I don't have it sitting in front of me, but you could do a quick Google search. They had many more amount of Doritos within that bag than there are now. And so I can remember my mom going to the grocery store on Sundays. She'd coming home and she'd always buy a bag of Doritos, and I would go right on in there and I'd pick it up and I'd sit down and watch like football all day, and I would just be chowing down those Doritos, and they're gone. They're gone. I can remember my mom coming home with Girl Scout cookies and eating a whole box, just sitting right there, just one after another, after another, after another, after another. And the list goes on and on and on. I can remember a lot of stuff, and I'm sure you have things that you've just sat down and crushed like it was no tomorrow. And I did that for many years and many different things that aren't healthy for you, and I was able to crush them. And so the question is, well why? Why can't you? Why are you eating and then eating more of them? And realistically, the answer, one, obviously they taste good, but it's blood sugar again. When you eat, your insulin's going up. So as my insulin is rising up from eating these chips, they starts to drop a little bit when I stop, and then, man, I can grab another couple of chips, and so it goes, and it's very fake highs because the chips aren't sustainable energy. So you're going to feel drained much quicker than you will if you ate something like, some steak or some chicken. So your ability to use that energy is on a much shorter scale, and so you're burning through it quicker, and you're fueling yourself on something that isn't nutritious, which of course puts you in these slumpers. So basically, does that mean you can never eat junk food again? And I mean, that's what I think some people are, that's obviously what some people are going to tell you when you want to lose weight. That's what some people are going to say that are watching this video right now. They're saying, yeah, absolutely, you got to get rid of the junk food. Well, not so much. You can have some junk food. But here's the thing that I want you guys to keep in mind. You got to keep in mind that the junk food is not going to fill you up, and it's going to make you more hungry. And so if you're in an 8-hour eating window and you decide you're going to break your eating window by having, some Doritos or some Oreos or something, an hour later you are going to be starving because your body's going to want nutrition now, and it is already going to eat. Anytime you eat, your body instantly wants more of it because it's that beautiful sugar. It loves to run on sugar. It can make sugar very easily. So it would love to run on it. So here you are, you ate a few and your energy level's going down, and now it's saying, dude, I need more. Get my energy level back up. Get my energy level back up. And so you're right back and eating again. And so that's not the most positive thing. If you're going to do an 8-hour eating window, you obviously want to eat once and then again maybe later and have 2 meals, no snacking in between. That's the way that I think would be the most positive way of doing it. But you're going to have a hard time doing that if you're like, well, I'm going to eat a real lunch in an hour, but I'm going to eat some Oreos for it. You're going to put yourself in this kind of spiral that can get out of control, and your calorie content can go too high. So what do I recommend you do? Number 1, build your muscle so you can get the OMAD. That'll help. But number 2, if you're going to eat junk food, eat it on your last meal and eat it at the end of your last meal. Guys, I think that is the most important thing. And so what do I mean when I say that? So I had last night a hamburger, hot dog for dinner. That's what the family ate. And I also wanted to eat, some junk in there too. So I wanted to have those little teeny, I've mentioned them before, but they have a little Walmart cheesecake that's, I don't know, probably this big. It's a circle cheesecake, French style, most delicious thing on the planet. And I wanted to eat one. They're 500 calories, which is a lot of calories. But I knew that if I sat down for my one meal, let's say I knew the food was gonna be on the table at 5 o'clock. So at 4:30, I can open my window. I can open my window at 4:30 and I can end it at 5:30 because I'm gonna have my meal done in that 30 minutes. So I'm gonna open it up with that cheesecake. Then I would have eaten that cheesecake and immediately put it in the trash can, and I would have gone out to the Doritos, and then I would have started spiraling that direction. And the next thing you know, I would have been in the same situation where I've put in all this junk, and now I'm sitting down for my meal, and I'm like, oh God, man, let me eat this hamburger. I'd have gotten half the hamburger done, the good solid meat, the vegetable smoothie or whatever I'm eating, and then all of a sudden, I would have been stuffed because there's not enough room in my stomach, and I would have been like, God, man, that was terrible. But okay, I ate my meal. My calories aren't too low, but you know what's going to happen to me at 8 o'clock that night? I'm going to get hungry again because that junk burnt right through, and I'm going to want to go right back out there and get it. Whereas if I can fill up on good quality food, grass-fed meats, good solid vegetables and fruit and all the things that we know we should be eating, if I can fill up mainly on that, where there's just a little bit of room, and then I can eat a little bit of junk, the junk doesn't really matter because by the time I burn through it, I'm asleep anyways. And so the next day I'm waking up and my body's already switched over to fat. There's no problem. So I think that's where people go wrong, is they fill up on junk, then they put in nutrition, and then they're like, my fasting window, I get so hungry. And it's like, of course you get hungry because you're filling yourself up on Oreos. That's why you're getting hungry. So stop that nonsense, guys. Get out there, eat clean first. If your first meal of the day is, if you're going to break the fast, no junk food on it. Guys, no junk food on your first meal. Eat clean salad. Eat something that's really good. Eat something that's nutritious. Put all the nuts and all the seeds and whatever else is you need in that thing to give yourself real nutrition. And then the beginning of your next meal, solid foods, and then the junk at the end. And don't overdo the junk. And you're good to go. You can eat what you want to eat and get yourself going. So, all right, guys, hopefully that was helpful. If you liked it, give me that thumbs up. Throw me some comments down below. Let me know what your favorite junk food is. I'm kind of curious to see where everybody stands. I'm going to tell you now, I love ice cream cake. I love that cheesecake. I'm not, chips are okay. They're okay. I'm into that a little bit, but probably ice cream's got to be up there too, guys. So those are some of my favorite foods that I know I absolutely shouldn't eat. And when I do eat them, I eat them at the end. So if that's helpful to you guys, let me know. Leave those comments down below. And make sure, if you haven't done it already, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you making it to the end. You guys are it, man, my weight loss warriors. I love you guys, man. You just keep on grinding, keep on working it, and you'll get there. I'll talk to you on the next one.